5, 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of one of the most epic series that I've ever been able to cast. Goose has joined us for this. This is the semifinals of Infinity Gaming's B Team Open. This is from the top half of the bracket. It is going to be our Protoss player BarrySanders versus nooby. Again, this is Game 3. Have nooby bottom right-hand corner, BarrySanders in the upper left-hand corner. Goose,
yeah.
I know you were able to catch some of it. And I apologize because I shut my stream down. I don't think on the archives that we're going to be able to see the very last pieces of it. But I knew just holding on for dear life for like 20 minutes in that match. And BarrySanders just neither of these players, the tenacity, neither of them just wanted to give up and just kept on going. And eventually that game went to BarrySanders and brought it to a Game 3. It was epic, man. Most exciting game I've ever casted in my entire life.
And you know what's great about that, and I love to see that in these particular circumstances. However, in ladder matches, you can play that game and then walk away. When you're in a tournament setting, or you're in a clan war setting, or whatever it happens to be, it is you don't get a break. You're going to come right back in 5 minutes later, or watch the replay, come right back in and play that next match against the same opponent, just like this. And these guys are tired from a 40-minute in-game game, PvZ, down to the wire. Everything is now on the line. It's intense. It's tough to do.
I got to hand it to both of these players. There was about 4 or 5 times in that last match that I would have GG'd. Maybe even not GG'd, because I would have been so pissed.
I've very rarely had games that have come down that far. I have won games with as little as 9 supply. That is the closest game it was actually on Shakuras. This is WCS Shakuras. It was actually on a ladder game on Shakuras, down to 9 supply. I won with like a frickin' Immortal and like an Archon and a Zealot. It was retarded. It was PvZ. The game was like 6 base versus 6 base. We kept trading and re-expanding. Hour and 30 minutes, and finally he goes, GG. That was the best fucking game I've ever played. It is. He's like, I don't even. In the middle of the game, we were chatting, going, I don't care how this ends. This crap is awesome. We had a really good time talking to each other, and like literally, like Warp Prism Micro. I had the Mortal that ended the game had like 65 kills. It was retarded. That is actually the game that I got that Unbreakable achievement, which is like 50 plus kills with a single unit.
Wow.
It is. I have it. It's displayed in my. It's freaking retarded, man.
I pride myself with. I have a lot of achievements. Anybody who checks out my profile, I'm currently sitting at about 2,030, maybe 2,300. I can't remember. I have a shitload of achievements. That is one I do not have, and it is very impressive. Day 9 actually has a couple of dailies that are the hero unit.
Yeah. And
you've got to pull one guy out, hotkey him so Day 9 can follow him, and you have to announce publicly, this is, Thor, he is my hero. And you got to get 50 kills.
It's so tough to do. I mean, and it's not something you plan for. It's something that you have to do because holy crap, if I don't keep this unit alive, I lose this game. And then it's simple things like that, and you just, it forces the best out of you, in my opinion. Gonna lose a probe or 2 here.
One probe. Just one probe.
Nooby focusing down, doing a pretty good job harassing with one little sad circling. Oh, that game was intense. We always like those down to the wire games. It's when the skill level or the decision level of both players is very, very, very close, and one minor mistake will cost you the game, and nobody's making enough mistakes, or when one player does, the other player makes a similar mistake or something that counters that mistake, and you're just balanced on that wire the entire game. You start sweating all over the keyboard. You're still trying to make precise mouse movements and good decisions in game, and you don't want to do anything stupid. Those games are intense, and those are the reasons that we play StarCraft. This intense, fast-paced RTS. Gotta love it. Truly a beautiful game. I'm sad to have missed casting that, but I was blessed to have somebody was there, and it went well. Oh, I don't even care that it's late. I gotta get up in the morning. I want him to do it again. That was awesome.
That was just amazing.
Beautiful, beautiful thing. Got this patrolled Zergling taking both watchtowers periodically. Just hanging out, you know.
Oh, it's worked to his advantage. Timing was just right, and he's going to be able to catch this probe flat-footed. Slowly going to catch up with him, get a couple shots off.
Barry's looking to check off this third, which is the best possible situation to see this down. You know your Zergy buddy is not doing any two-base aggression. Or probably not doing any two-base aggression as Nooby moves out with this crap ton of roaches. Starting to pile onto the high ground is a little unique. Right in front of that Zergling. Ends up canceling that. And here comes the roaches, and I don't think Barry's going to be ready for this.
I don't think he's expecting it.
Warp gate,
3 bases.
Warp gate is not there, and it looks like Nooby is right here clicking and cracking, taking shots. And needs to not lose anything to that cannon. Starting a bunch of cannons. BarrySanders looking to defend this, and it's going to be very, very tough to do. He is supply blocked. And this is the Warp Gate tech does finish up. Needs to turn all these gateways into Warp Gates. Stalkers could hold this, but he might lose the Cyber Core before. Does he get the Warp in off? He does not. It's got to be Pure Zealot, and he's not going to win with Pure Zealot. No matter what the numbers, the cannon's going to be too late. Unless Nooby does not walk up this ramp. This damage is already so severe, though. BarrySanders is so far behind at this point.
2 comes streaming in. Barry is going to get down a good wall. Not a solid wall, but a good wall. Nice defensive wall.
Could be enough to hold, but definitely not. Nope. Lings are just going to squeeze right in, and GG from BarrySanders. Wow, that's a tough, quick loss.
So, it's like the exact polar opposite of the game that I just casted.
Yeah. That is tough indeed. Still one hell of a game.